Welcome to the biggest Pokemon Go event of all time. Every single Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon ever is going to be featured this weekend, and we have the introduction of Eternamax Eternatus. No one can deny this is the most epic event ever if you're rich. If you have all the money in the world and you can just blow it all on raid passes and max particles, but I'm sure for most of us out there, that's not the case. It's insane how expensive it is to play this event this weekend, and most of the event is revolving around these raids or battles. There's not much going on outside of it. You gotta really pay to win, pay to play, pay to have fun. I'm definitely gonna make the most out of it, but I can't deny it hurts my pockets. It really does. And I also can't deny that it is just a bit unplayable and a bit unfair for everybody out there. That being said, it's still awesome, and for your entertainment and for my love of Pokemon, we're going to have a great day. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are walking towards our first Eternamax Eternatus battle of the max finale. The community's out and about. There's hundreds of people. This is amazing. Here we go, here we go. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. This is absolutely nutty. Obviously, we did these a few days ago. If you guys missed that adventure, we did the world's first Eternamax Eternatus battles in Anaheim because they did a surprise drop. It was insane. Hopefully, you guys did a bunch of battles throughout the weekend. Let me know in the comments how your weekend went. We do have to talk about this. It is epic, but there's definitely some things they could work on and change up because it is very expensive. More on that later. Let's focus on this epic battle right here, which we're just going to get candies from. Remember, we already have our Eternatus, which we'll check out also. And I think we need 400,000 million candy to power it up, so we got a lot of work to do. Down that all goes, we get 25,000 dust, 52,000 XP. Oh, I need to pop star pieces. I got to get that going. And of course, all those candies. And yeah, we get a 2-kilometer egg from doing that battle. That is your encounter, by the way. When you defeat Eternatus, you get an A-palm. Imagine, it's good. Nope. Okay, let's get a lucky egg on. Let's get a star piece on. Anyways, here is my Eternatus. It's an 1844, which is not awesome. 10, 14, 10. Definitely a bottle cap Pokemon in the near future here. And again, it takes 8,900 candies and 8,900 XL candies to 50 max. Now, that is awesome, and I appreciate it being hard. I love a challenge. This is a little bit insane, like a little bit not even practical at this point. But also, it only gets to 4,800, which is, I mean, a lot of CP, but I have Pokemon that are bigger than that. Let me know in the comments down below what the IVs were on your guys' Eternatus. I could have got luckier, but we'll upgrade this in the future. So let's talk about how this is the most expensive event of all time. For one, it's all based around these raids/battles. There's really not much going on outside of it. Also, if you want to battle an Eternatus, which is the main Pokemon, the main focus of this whole thing, it costs 800 max particles per battle, which is a lot of max particles. You can only hold 3,200 max particles, and that's an increased boost today because of this event. Normally it's much lower, so really you can only do 4 raids for free, right? Let's just say that. Of course, you need to use a raid pass to join these battles as well, whether you're in person or not. If you're in person, you use a regular raid pass. If you're remoting, you use a remote raid pass, and those are not as cheap as they used to be. They are still pretty expensive. They add up. And the star of the whole event, Eternatus, is in battles, and you need a whopping 8,900 candies to max it out, and 8,900 XL candies, which you can really only get from doing those max battles. Now, they have made them available through research tasks and through the tour pass, which is really nice. Actually, I appreciate that, but still, you need to do so many of these battles or do so many researches to get this maxed out, and I don't even think I really need to explain it. I think you guys understand what I mean, and the community online is not happy about it. I think going into it, they were like, okay, this could be fun, it's crazy, I'm expecting to spend some money, but now that we're here, my gosh, how do you even play this event without spending money? Can you? We're gonna make the most out of it today. I've done so many raids all week, and that's another thing, the raids are super fun, right? But of course, it's random. You never know if you're gonna get a good one. You never know if you're gonna get a shiny. You never know if you're gonna get a background. They're so random, and it's just draining my pockets. Now, that's my fault, right? I don't need to go for that. I just wish it was easier. This has been such an expensive week, and this event is just starting. We have all weekend. I've been battling raiding, whatever you want to call it, all week long. I have some insane things to show you guys, but we're gonna hop in on another Eternatus raid right here and get it going. Down it goes. Let's see what the rewards are looking like now that we have the lucky egg and star piece. Oh my gosh, 37,000 dust, 100,000 XP per battle is nuts. nuts. Of course, there's no encounter. We do have some pretty good spawns in the wild too. I have my Go Plus on, so hopefully we get something there. How much candy am I at? 1,500. So we're kind of doing well in that regard. We're at 500 XL, so we'll get it eventually. But I will say, man, I guess I'm a little bit disappointed because my IVs are pretty bad. For me, today is more than just about Eternatus. I'll do some raids, sure, but I am focusing on those Gigantamax battles and those Dynamax legendaries. I want those shinies. I want those special backgrounds. My absolute goal, more than anything, I would transfer my Eternatus to get that new shiny Gmax Charizard with the background. The Pokemon I bottle cap next. No questions asked. I gotta get that today. Boom, another Eternatus, another 100,000 XP, another 40,000 dust. This is insane. I do want to point out that I'm at almost 6 million dust. That's how many battles I've been doing, because at the end of Pokemon Worlds just a few days ago, I think I was at 3 million. We're at 6 million. So this is a crazy opportunity to get dust. Again, if you have all the money in the world. It's very expensive. Hopefully you guys don't forget to do this. If you go to Campfire, you can check in with your local community and get a bunch of goodies if it ever loads. There we go. Okay, let's view meetups. There we go. Pokemon Go Fest Max Finale Saturday. Let's check in. And then now we get some good stuff here. Here we go. We get a time research. Let's claim that for some XP, and then it opens up a bunch of stuff, right? Yes, win 2 max battles, catch a max Pokemon, and power up for a bunch of dust and max particles. Listen, it's free. It's stuff I was gonna do anyways. Thank you. Now, this is overwhelming, but we do have a ton of XP to go through today. From Worlds, from this event, from a bunch of events. There's also the 2 tour passes. There's also that, which is not for today's video, but we have this tour pass, which we have to claim. It is the tour pass that gives us a crazy amount of goodies, max particles, items, encounters, max encounters. We would get our Eternatus in here if we didn't already have it, but we get some candies for it, and then we need to actually buy the other version of it too. We're at rank 89, which actually is on the dot finishing the tour pass, which is amazing. So the rest of it is just XP and candy. I'll get that soon. Let me buy this actually. And now we just took down Dynamax Latios. Not gonna be a shiny, and that's also terrible. I've done a ton of these all week long trying to get the Hundo. Unfortunately haven't, but I did get something amazing, which we'll show off in a sec. Let's see if it's got the background. It doesn't. It's not great, but it's still very cool, man. This is such an epic weekend, such an epic event, outside of it being super expensive. On my first Dynamax Legendary Raid of the week, I got a shiny Latios. That is such an epic shiny in the Dynamax form. It's one of my favorite legendaries, and it had the special background, man. First raid of all this craziness, and we got it. This is so epic. It is a 2135, 10, 14, 15. This is a golden bottle cap candidate for me because I love Latios. I've always wanted the Hundo. I think I've done hundreds of raids and trades, so very happy about this, and I have made it a big goal of mine to try to get every legendary with the background, and if I can get them shiny, that would be absolutely incredible. Now, I know Gigantamax Charizard is out there, but I just took down a Charmander raid, not a shiny, not a Hundo. I would love to get a shiny, even if it's Dynamax with the background, that'd be amazing, or a Hundo. I got a couple backgrounds of this already, not one there, unfortunately. Here's what it looks like though. That is so sick, and I have one, and I'm down. I'm probably gonna evolve this all the way through to Charmander, but of course, we want the Gmax version. This is just a backup, last resort. And now we're going in on Gigantamax Rillaboom, which we have plenty of from all the Go Fest, but we need this with the background. It's my favorite starter from that gen. Let's go. Okay, Rillaboom, not gonna be shiny, obviously. 1876 right there. Come on, Rillaboom. No background, and oh, that's really good. Okay. Also, it's 1,000 degrees outside here in California. We're taking a popsicle break. Gav's got a snowstorm. Let me know in the comments what your guys' favorite ice cream is on a hot day like this. Hopefully it brings in some luck. Okay, we just got a Gigantamax Venusaur, not shiny, 1520. I should probably know all the Hundos off the top of my head, but it's okay. I like the element of surprise, to be honest. Can we get the background? No, sir. 1520, not bad. Wow, look at the community. Look at everybody that's pulled up here. Now, we do have like 2 raid trains going. That is awesome. You truly love to see it. 12-kilometer egg could have been crazy. I'll take a Strudel though, it's actually pretty rare. Okay, another Venusaur. Oh, 1527 is gonna be a little bit better, but not a shiny one. I actually don't know which Gmax shinies I don't have. Do I even have one? Is it gonna have a background? It does! Finally, man, 1527 with the background, 15 attack. Can we get a shiny with the background though? Wow, so I just checked and I do have a shiny Gmax Pokemon, and I just got it the other day, shiny Gmax Gengar. What a beautiful shiny right there. You'll love to see that. I forgot I got that, and honestly, I didn't know that was my only shiny Gmax. As you guys can see right here, 1607, unfortunately, doesn't have the background, which is Such a bummer, because I would also bottle cap this guy in the future. I've always wanted a Hundo Gengar, and this is a beautiful shiny Mega, but no background, so, oh, kind of a bummer. Still very awesome, I'm very happy, but we'll keep trying. Okay, now Gavin is gonna be claiming his Eternatus for the first time ever. Wow, that's so sick every time. Down it goes. Obviously, Pokédex entry for Gavin. GG's on that. Let's go.
Thank you.
And, oh, that's better than mine. That is better than mine. 14, 10, 12. How do you feel about that?
That sucks.
Yep. Don't they all? Hopefully you guys did better. And now we took down Gmax, my champ, 17, 15. Not going to be a shiny. I just wish there was a better chance of getting the background. It would kind of make these feel all worth it, because again, they're not cheap. Or even how they did in the past, where like your first encounter is a guaranteed background. So if I wanted to, I can wait for a Hundo or wait for a shiny. That would be nice too. But the fact that it's all right, we got it there. The fact that it's so random, it's just kind of rough. I've been doing so many raids, literally hundreds. I'll show you guys. At the end of the day, we'll see how many backgrounds I got versus how many raids I did. Okay, finally, we just took down a Dynamax legendary bird. Wait, what? What did that just say? I don't know, it doesn't matter. We got a non-shiny. That's pretty good IVs though. 1968 Dynamax Moltres. Let's catch this, see if we can get a background on it. And we're actually walking up to what I'm most excited for today. Our first one, a Gigantamax Charizard battle. But first, no background, 1968. 96%. That is amazing. That's definitely my best one thus far. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But this is why we're here, ladies and gents. Let's hop in to Gmax Charizard. I have to keep buying these max particles. Oh, can I please be one and done? I have spent too much. Down goes the Charizard. Why, man? 1625 is not bad, but why? I just want to get the shiny already, man. Do I even have the Gmax background? I don't know. Wow, there's so many people here. Hold on. Sorry, I just get excited when I see a lot of people. It's nice. It's beautiful, guys. This is our community. This is the Pokemon Go community. Not a background, of course. It is not bad, and I still appreciate a Gmax Charizard. It's useful, obviously, but we want the Hundo. We want the shiny. We want something. Also, wait, 2 5-kilometer eggs. Crabrawler. This is a waste of time, isn't it? Yep. Well, you never know. Quick IV check. Anorith. Nothing there. Oh, when did I get this? That's not the most impressive Hundo, but when did I get that? We got a Hundo Bruxish, a new Hundo on the day. Not really what we wanted, but it's something. It's good momentum, it's good vibes. Now there's something I have to show off to you guys. I've been doing these raids since they started a few days ago, and I got something insane. Check this out. We got the Articuno. It's got this special background, very cool. Not a shiny, unfortunately, but it's a Hundo, man. It is a Hundo Dynamax Articuno. How crazy is that? I don't know what it is with Articuno, but me and him are like this. Should I be Team Mystic? No, I'm kidding. That's crazy talk. But this is insane stuff. My third ever Hundo background Pokemon in Pokemon Go. We just got a Pikachu last week, and now a legendary Dynamax Articuno with the skies. I have a Shundo Articuno, and this is almost as cool. Like, just this much difference. Check that out, dude. Yes, sir. Whoa, that's crazy. Now, I want to 50 max this right away, but I actually don't have enough candies at all, so we're gonna have to work on that. But this is obviously a huge goal of mine now, is to 50 max this. Now, what I want to do though, I want to get some max moves on this because we complete a task, and you'll see what that task is right here. It's research tasks that get you 100 Eternatus candy. And hey, I'd rather do this than battle the thing and spend heck of money. So let's do this. Bada bing, bada boom. 300 Eternatus candy in the bag right there. Now, I continued the Articuno raids to get the candies, and while doing them, I got myself a shiny Dynamax Legendary Articuno, my first one ever. You love to see that. Here it is, 1696. It is 12, 12, 12, so definitely could have been better, but that is awesome. I don't care about the IVs, to be honest. And then I got another one, shiny Dynamax Articuno, 1694 this time, and the best part is it had a special background. He did it, folks. He did it. Shiny background Articuno. So cool, man. 10, 13, 15. Not even bad IVs. Oh, wait. I forgot to talk about this. How about the fact that I have 5 Hundo Articunos for no reason? I mean, I've battled a lot of them, yeah. 260 Articunos and I have 5 Hundos? Those odds are crazy because I've done like 400 Raikou raids and I don't have the Hundo. So 5 Hundos, one of them being a Shundo, one of them being a Dynamax with the background. Shout out to Articuno. I appreciate that. Oh, wait. Also, speaking of hatched Hundos, I got this Ducklet Hundo, which is whatever. I think it's a new Hundo for me, so I appreciate that. I hatched a single egg a few days ago, and I got this Hundo from Anaheim. Yeah, from Anaheim. Nice. A little World's Hundo. Another one. And now I have the Hundo family complete. I did not know that. We have the Hundo Swanna and the Hundo Ducklet. Nobody asked for this content about Ducklet, but for the one person out there that appreciates this, you're welcome. A lot of Hundo talk in this adventure, and just lately in general. If you guys missed day 2 of Pokemon Worlds, I got multiple hundos. I think 2 of them being Kyogre. So crazy adventure. Check it out. It was definitely controversial, I guess. A lot of people were mad, but hey, I don't care. I'm happy. All right, we took down another Machamp. Come on, man. 1723. This is a very useful Gmax, of course. We're also hunting for just strong IVs in general because this is the most available Gmax Pokemon I've ever been. My whole community's out. They're emotable. Again, they're not cheap, but they're super important, and I'm definitely trying to get some good ones. Not a background. Not bad though. Okay, a Blastoise battle. Not shiny. 1354 though. Sounds good. Down it goes, and it's got the background. It's my first one with the back. 10, 15, 10. You guys know what those IVs look like. That is not great, but hey, it's a background Blastoise. That's my first one. I have almost 50 so far this week. We got a bunch of Blastoise. Never mind. We got the Pikachus, Machamp, Gengars, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Latios, and Latias. All I need is, I think, just like Lapras and Kingler and all the weird ones, really. I have most of the ones that I actually want. I just need to get the shinies now. As you guys can see right there, I just paid for the max finale, so we have the entire Tour Pass unlocked now. Oh, increased shiny Pokemon chance. Probably should have got that earlier. This costed another $15. Now listen, the stuff you get from it is actually super worth it. You get a bunch of candies, max particles, mushrooms, items. I'm sure the value is there, but even more money on top of how much I've spent on all these battles is crazy. Let's claim all of that right here, right now. Oh no. Oh, I didn't have a lucky egg or anything on. Anyways, we got, oh my gosh, all those max particles, all of that candy, all those items and XP and premium items and XL candies, super, super crazy stuff. And obviously we're not even done with the pass. We just finished like the real first part of it. I guess let's go through all the encounters here. We have a Wooloo off the rip, not shiny. We have a Squovit Dynamax, not shiny. We have another encounter with a Machop Dynamax, not shiny. We got a Grookey Dynamax. So many Dynamax opportunities. Definitely let me know if you guys got any luck from your Tour Pass encounters. As you guys have seen, I've definitely got some fire before. Another Machop. We got a Scorbunny Dynamax here. And one thing I want to note, while this event started, the whole Dark Skies thing, apparently there were reports of shiny Dynamax starters for like Sobble, Scorbunny, and all that, and Grookey. I don't know how true that is. I just heard about it. I think there was a picture floating around on the internet, but again, you never know nowadays. I wouldn't be surprised. It'd be a nice little surprise as well, but oh my God. I wouldn't be surprised. You never know, but I haven't heard anything else. Also, again, there's just hundreds of people battling and raiding behind me. This is so cool. Next encounter is a Caterpie. Can I get my first shiny Dynamax from a research? Or I guess it's research. We got a Dynamax Ghastly, man. Dynamax Omanyte, Dynamax Rookie D, could have been shiny. Oh my gosh, there's so many encounters in here. Way more than usual, which again, it makes sense why this thing was $15, but still, this is a lot. Please, gotta get a shiny. Obviously, IVs matter too, so hopefully we get something good. We'll check after. It looks like every encounter in here is gonna be a Dynamax, and then of course there was the Eternatus too. We got a Shuckle, this would be a cool one. No. We got a Drillbur, no. Okay, there's only 4 left. Ooh, the next one was Toxtricity, no. And finally, we got the Beldum. Oh, yeah! Beldum is a banger one, dude. Beldum shiny. Let's take a second. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. Shiny Dynamax Beldum is so sick. Yes, sir, man. Let's go. That's a massive dub. Finally, we got something on the last encounter, really. Although there is one more on this last stage. There it is, shiny Max Beldum. 3-star, could have been better, but this is amazing. We are definitely going to be evolving this today. Hopefully, maybe lucky training it in the future. That would be awesome. Actually, you know what? Let's evolve it right now. This is so sick. Also, we just hit 6 million dust. Dude, this event is amazing. Let me not get it twisted. You could argue it's the best one ever in terms of the availability of the strongest Pokemon in this game with Eternamax, Eternatus, and all the G-Maxes, and all the D-Max legendaries, and all the dust, and all the XP. But it's not free. That's the caveat. You gotta be rich, and this is the greatest event ever. It's crazy. There's shiny Dynamax Metang, that's so sick, and now we get the Metagross, dude. Oh, one of the greatest Pokemon ever. There it is, shiny Metagross, and there it is, shiny Dynamax Metagross. That's so sick, man. Let's go. I do not have many shiny Maxes, so I'm very happy. But of course, we have one final task. I don't know why it ends at 88. We got a Ghastly. Why is that the final encounter? Seems a bit random, but anyways, let's check the IVs here. Oh, 98 Squovit is crazy, although maybe not. Oh, 98 Grookey is awesome, okay. Let's keep checking here. The IVs are solid, man. Shuckle, Sobble, dude, what is happening? These are solid IVs. I'm actually getting some good luck for a change. Shuckle is great. And that's it. Nice. Let me know in the comments how you guys did. Wait, we got an epic moment here for Gavin. He's about to get a Hundo Mewtwo with this bottle cap. Ladies and gentlemen, you have one more, you liar. Sorry. He thought that was the last task to get the Hundo. What do you have to do? Win 40 raids? That's not bad, but no Hundo for Gav today. Now, I mentioned there's a lot I want to show off to you guys, and I gotta show this, a shiny Dynamax Suicune from all the battles I've been doing. I'm trying to get this Hundo, and on that journey, I got a shiny. Unfortunately, it's not a background, but it is a shiny Dynamax Legendary, which I'm very happy about. I love Suicune. 10, 11, 12, very awesome. Speaking of a Hundo I've always wanted, we did Raikou raids, and I got a shiny Raikou Dynamax. You'll love to see that. 1943 CP. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the background, but it is amazing. And just a few raids later, boom, we got another one. Shiny Dynamax Raikou, dude. These were hard to get. I did a lot of raids, and every now and then, every $100, I got a shiny. Here it is, 1901 CP. Not a background, so, you know, not super lucky, but 11, 10, 11, still awesome. And if you thought that was it, then you're mistaken, because we got another shiny Dynamax Raikou. I don't know how, I don't know why. I told you, I was doing a lot of raids. Did not have the background, but it is a 1925 shiny Dynamax Raikou, 2-star. Gosh. I got the shinies, which is awesome, but that's only half the battle. The background is also important. Oh, we have the check-in stuff. I haven't powered up anything, but I'll take those great balls for free, right? Oh, the Gigantamax Journey stuff. I guess I'll claim it, and I'll claim the rest of it. I think we just get a bunch of candies and stuff. If there's anything crazy, I'll let you guys know. Max Finale time research? What's that about? Oh, they really want us to power up Pokemon, huh? Okay, perfect. I actually have a Hundo Dynamax Charizard. Remember, I got this at GoFest Osaka, and I can power that up 10 times. That felt like 10 times. Nice, 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 nice. That was expensive, but we're Stardust rich now, which is nice. Let me just see everything you get. You get 2,000 dust and max particles. I appreciate that. You get 25,000 dust and 100 Cinderace candy. You get silver pineapples and a bunch of XL candies for the starters. This is so much research, man. It's overwhelming. You get more max particles, more dust. And for the last stage of this, we just get max particles for doing that stuff. I'm not finishing stage 5. Okay, we got a lot of that out the way. I feel less overwhelmed now. Okay, me and Gavin get some trades in. We would normally do something shiny, but let's swap some G-Max Pokemon. This is a G-Max Charizard trade. I think we only have 2 specials today. Also, yes, G-Max Pokemon are special trades, which I agree. I guess that's fine. Hey, yo, that's not great. And the next trade is a G-Max Blastoise. This could be super useful. It would definitely help with some of these battles today. Come on, please. 3, 2, come on, man. Oh my gosh. Anything? Nothing at all. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Thanks, Gav. Also, we just took down a Dynamax Moltres. That is, 1970. That's really good. That's really high. This could be crazy. This is really high. It would be awesome if it was a shiny, but it's all good. No background, of course. And, 96. That is still super strong, man. 96 Dynamax Moltres is incredible. Let's go. Okay, and now we're hatching 5 10-kilometer eggs. Let's see what we got here. I don't know if I have a star piece popped. Turtonator, Larvitar, we got a Pawniard. Come on, please, 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 please. We got a couple Hundos from the eggs. Can we get a shiny? No. Okay, Hundo luck, where you at? Where you at? Please, somebody in here. Anybody. It's okay. We're good. Here's an update on my Eternatus. We're close to 10,000 regular candies now from claiming the tour pass and research and all that battles. This is crazy. 10,000 candy for a brand new Pokemon. So we can 40 max it. I also want to show off how many battles I've done. I have 150 Gigantamax and Dynamax Pokemon over the last couple of days. Now I have transferred a ton. I had to buy more storage and I transferred so much. So it was probably more like 200 to 300 of these bad boys, but man, oh man, all of these battles, 9 shinies, 2 of which had the background. So those odds are not in our favor, I don't think. I'm not gonna sit here and do the math on that, but ultimately it was really expensive, but I had a good day.